I am, back again. I was thrilled that she, had so many wonderful memories of home. And at that point, they had lived there for, a good 20 years. And it was so amazing that she, at one point, just broke down and said, I miss New York. I miss Brooklyn. I miss bagels. I miss great food at the Jewish delis. And oh, I'm lonely for home. And I thought, isn't it amazing? Here she is surrounded by this luxury and this beauty, but yet here was someone who had her roots, her, and both of them had their roots in Brooklyn. And they say once you live in Brooklyn, it's always your home. And I remember feeling badly for her, you know, but we did, certainly have a wonderful visit, and we promised to return. Actually, we didn't return, um, but it kind of made me think about how, older people always go back to their memories, their childhood memories, and home is home. And I think for us who are older, I think we tend to do that. We think about our parents, we think about our childhood, our schools, our classmates, and it's good. It's really great to have those memories. To you younger folks, you will see, now you are making those memories. You are living those things. And my advice to you, my wisdom to you is, if you are able, healthy enough, and can afford it, traveling in your 50s and 60s is the best. And certainly if you're, healthy through your 70s. Those are the years when you really should reward yourself, even like one big trip a year. It's a great thing, and it makes for wonderful memories. So that was my Virgin Island story. So let's go back to the paperworks. I was, remember, running this business with my wonderful women friends, and we had gotten a lot of work from AT&T back then. AT&T was a huge monopoly. It owned everything, and the antitrust laws and the government decided AT&T was too big. They were going to break it up. It was a big deal to divest some of AT&T and break it up into smaller companies. And that's when a lot of competition started to come out gradually with Verizon and everything else. But at that point, it was devastating to my business because most of our work came from AT&T. And things, prices went up, and things got a little bit tough. Everybody got paid. I did not. It was really tough to cruise along without bringing any money home. Excuse me. So it was time to do something, and I was approached by a man who liked what we were doing and said, why don't we think about merging our businesses? He had a larger business in a town nearby doing the same kind of work. And he said, why don't we decide maybe to merge our businesses? You come to our location. I can use some of your people. You can use some of mine. We can increase our volume. It sounded pretty good. And after, consulting with lawyers and accountants, we decided to make the move. So I closed up shop in this town very regretfully. We shed a lot of tears, June and I. But time to move on to bigger and better things, we thought. So we merged in with Murray. And at first, things seemed okay until we started to notice that the quality of the work that his company was doing was not the quality that we were doing. We were not happy to put the Paperworks name in any way on some of that work. So it became where I wanted to take over more of the clients so we could do the quality work. He was reluctant about that, and we started to butt heads. Okay. So we had about a year, I'd say just about a year there, and things got pretty dicey. So then it came to the big talk, the big breakup talk. Okay. How are we going to handle this? I, in my innate sense of fairness, thought that I was offering, a good, decision, a good way for us to exit out and to take the money that was owed me. And he had other things in mind. Okay, he had many other ideas. Oh no, we did the bulk of the work. You did. No, no, no. okay. So we moved out, and it was time to do something legal. I was not going to let him get away with that. So it was, okay, we're going to court. Murray and I are going to court. And after a few months of preparing and, closing up loose ends with the paperwork, regretfully, Murray and I went to court. And I was my own defense, and he was his own defense. And we were in front of the judge arguing our case for a couple of days. Uh, it was quite tense, but I was determined. So at the end of the very small trial, I guess it was in the judge's chambers, so long ago. Anyway, uh, but the judge agreed that I was owed more money than Murray was prepared to pay. So in my favor, it was ruled in my favor. And I didn't come out with, what I thought I, deserved, but at least it was a way to cut the ties with Murray. Cutting more ties. Let's see. Keith was gone, cut. Then Murray was gone, cut. And here we are, back again. Okay, Daryl, we're now at ground zero. What do we do now? I had a big party for my coworkers and my clients, and it was kind of nostalgic. It was very nostalgic, but it was time for all the right reasons. So that's what happened with the business that provided me with some wonderful memories, some wonderful friends, and the knowledge that we did such wonderful quality work. And then there's the next chapter that's going to come after that, folks. Yeah, definitely. So I'm really happy that you tuned in again. As always, happy to see you. Hope your days are going well. And remember, whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And I hope to see you soon. Okay, bye-bye.